Have you ever pondered why the Bible claims that the saints will judge the world, yet religion insists that their reign is still far off in the future? 1 Corinthians 6:2 declares, "Do you not know that the saints will judge the world?" And Daniel 7:22 tells us, "Judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came when the saints possessed the kingdom." That wasn't about some distant millennium. It was about the exact moment Christ established his kingdom, a kingdom that cannot be shaken, as stated in Hebrews 12:28. So here's the big question. If the saints reign now, why does religion act like we're still waiting for it? Why pray to saints in the Catholic Church if they were just asleep, buried in the earth awaiting resurrection? Here's the real deal. The saints were promised to inherit the earth, not to own land, but to rule through Christ in his kingdom. Jesus declared in Matthew 5:5, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." And in Revelation February 26:27, Jesus tells the overcomers, "I will give you authority over the nations, and you shall rule them with a rod of iron." This transpired when the Old Covenant concluded in AD 70, when Christ returned as he promised in Matthew 24:34. The faithful, his bride, were raised to reign with him, inheriting the earth to govern spiritually. But here's where history took a dark turn. Early church figures like Eusebius, Origen, and Augustine acknowledged Christ's present reign. They even asserted that the church rules nations spiritually, yet they continued to preach a future apocalypse. Why? Because a future apocalypse keeps people under control. Rome twisted the truth, that the saints reign, into praying to saints. But think about it. If the dead were asleep before AD 70, how could they hear prayers? They couldn't. This doctrine is a lie, hiding the fact that the second coming already occurred in that generation, just as Jesus foretold. Rome knew the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70 fulfilled Matthew 24, but instead of sharing the truth, they built an empire claiming, "We are the kingdom, we are the mediators, obey us or be lost." That's not the gospel, that's control. The truth is, the kingdom came, the bride was gathered. Now the saints reign with Christ, as written in Revelation 20:4. And the promise has been fulfilled. The meek shall inherit the earth. Not as a worldly empire, but as a spiritual reign through Christ, extending his authority into every nation. This is just the beginning. If you desire an in-depth study with scripture, fulfilled prophecy, and the historical proof, join me on my YouTube channel. We're diving deep into all things concerning eschatology, as well as subjects like why Acts 15 proves Israel was once Gentile, the real meaning of Edom and the nations in Amos 9, how the Catholic Church covered up AD 70 and turned truth into tradition. Click the link and subscribe now. And for those of you who want to support my work, join my membership section on YouTube for extra videos and live streams. Don't settle for the lies of religion. Embrace the truth that sets you free.